The next method by which we can solve the two linear equations is by the Cramer's method. But before going to the Cramer's method, you should understand what are determinants and how these determinants can be used to solve the equations. Okay, so for that, let us see first of all what is determinant and what it represents. Okay, so the elements in the determinant, this is called as a determinant. Okay, usually it is denoted by a capital letter. It could be A, B, C, D to Z. Okay, so this determinant is always determined by a capital letter, A, B, C, D, or any other number up to Z, any other letter up to Z. Okay, now this A B and C D, these are two rows of the determinant. Okay, and AC and BD, AC and BD are two columns of this determinant. Okay, now as there are two elements in the rows, okay, and two elements in any one column, I can say that this determinant is 2 by 2 order determinant. This is a 2 by 2 order determinant. And what does this represent? To solve this determinant, what I do is I multiply this number with this number minus this number multiplication of these two numbers. Okay, so it is like, so this determinant is representing a number AD minus BC. Okay, so this determinant is expressing the number AD minus BC. Now let us take a few examples to solve the determinants, and then we will go for the Cramer's rule. A, determinant A, 5, 3, 7, 9. Solve this determinant. It is going to be, the value of this determinant is going to be 5 into 9 minus 7 into 3. That is 9 5s are 45 minus 21, 7 3s are 21. This comes out to be 24. So this determinant is having the value 24. Okay, so like this you can solve the determinants. Now let us come to the solving of the equations, linear equations. For that, let me consider two equations. A1x plus b1y is equal to c1, and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Okay, now these equations you can see that these are, first point that you should remember is these are in their general form. Okay, now simultaneously I will be writing down the steps also how to solve these equations. Okay, so the first step is write the equations in general form. Okay, so this is the first step. Okay, now these two equations, they are already in their general forms. Okay, now in the determinant D, the column of constants. Okay, now this is the given set of equations. Okay, now in this determinant D, what I can do is, this determinant D, I can represent it as A1, B1, A2, B2. Okay. So what is your observation? This column C1, C2 is omitted. Okay. This column C1, C2 is omitted. Now let us solve another determinant which is represented by dx. In this dx, yes, the column x, this is the coefficient of column x. Okay, so this coefficient column x is substituted by C1, C2. Okay, so dx will be nothing but C1, C2 into B1, B2. This will represent the determinant dx, and the determinant dy. What will happen? In the determinant dy, now b1, b2, this is the column which is represented by the coefficients of y. This has to be replaced by c1 upon c1, c2. Okay, so I will get dy is equal to a1, a2 and c1, c2. Okay, now how to find out x? How to find out the value of x? The value of x will be equal to dx upon d, that is the value of determinant dx upon the value of determinant d, and y will be equal to dy upon d. Okay, dy, that is the determinant dy, this dy divided by this determinant d. Whatever value you are going to get, you are just going to find out. Okay, so first step is we have to write the given equation in the general form. Then find the values of, determine, what all you will have to determine? D, dx and dy. Once you are through with that, then using x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d, determine the values of x and y, that is the solution to this general equation. Okay, once the method is understood, we can solve problems based on that. Okay, so let us consider the first problem based on the Cramer's rule. Now this rule is called as the Cramer's rule. I have intentionally retained the steps. Solve the following simultaneously using the Cramer's rule. 5x plus 3y is equal to minus 11 and 2x plus 4y is equal to minus 10. Yes. Now these two equations, I have to solve them for x and y. So first thing is, I should write the value of determinant d. Now determinant d, it comprises of a1, a2, b1, b2. Okay. So it will be 5, 2, 3 and 4. C1 and C2 is eliminated. Okay. So this one value I have to find out. Second thing is, I have to find out what is dx. So to find out dx, this coefficients x will be replaced by c1, c2. So this is going to be minus 11, minus 10, 3 and 4. Yes. Next is dy. dy will be equal to, now this y coefficients is replaced by c1, c2. So this will be 5, 2, minus 11, minus 10. These three determinants I need to solve. Simple. How to solve these determinants? This term multiplied by this term minus this term multiplied by this term. Okay. So it is going to be 5 into 4 minus 3 into 2. That is 20 minus 6, which is equal to 14. Yes. Next, solve this determinant dx. Again multiply these two terms minus these two terms. So minus 11 into 4 minus into 3 into minus 10. So this is minus 44 minus. Now this gives me minus 30. This bracket gives me minus 30. Minus into minus becomes plus. So plus 30. This is equal to minus 14. Okay. Now let us go to dy. How to find out dy? Again, multiply these two terms minus these two terms. So it will be 5 into minus 10, okay, minus 11 into 2. So this is minus 50. This gives me minus 11 into 2 gives me minus 22. Minus 22 with again with a minus sign. So minus minus becomes plus. Plus 22. Yes. So this comes out to be minus 28. Yes. So we have determined what is d. We have found out what is dx. We have found out what is dy. Now the last step remaining is to find out what is x and y. How to find out x and y? Let me write it over here. To determine x and y. How is x? X is equal to dx upon d. But what is dx? Dx is minus 14 divided by plus 14, which gives me minus 1. Okay. And what is y? Y is equal to dy upon d. What is dy? Dy is minus 28 divided by plus 14, that is minus 2. Yes, so the value of x and y is minus 1, minus 2. Understood? Now, so we have found out the value of x and y. So these are the steps that you should follow in order to determine the values of x and y. Now let us see whether these values that we have got for x and y, they are correct. How to find the correctness? You can substitute these values of x and y in any of the equations. Okay. Let us take for example this second equation. 2x plus 4y is equal to minus 10. Wherein you will substitute x and y by minus 1 and minus 2. Do the substitution. It will be 2 into minus 1 plus 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 10. You have to check whether it is minus 10. This gives me minus 2 minus 8. 4 2s are 8, again with a negative sign, is equal to minus 10. So minus 10 is equal to minus 10. Left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So whatever answer we have generated when we solve these two equations is right. Okay. So the solution is xy is equal to minus 1 and minus 2. Okay.